Nothing.
Rude. Okay, so we'll start.
Okay. So first question, somebody asked, what do you want to do when you grow up? I'm glad they think that we're still not grown. I'm glad about that. And we're still growing up. You want to go?
So I think
I feel like it's
both
the same.
of us, it's pretty much the same. We don't have like a set, I want to do this. I think when we were young, and I talk a lot about this on my channel and on my Instagram as well. And it's more like, if you have plans, they have a set time zone, and it's going to make you depressed when you don't make that time cutoff.
Right.
So you should have goals, not plans.
Right.
So for us, when we were young, I think we had like a set, like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to
Yes,
college.
I think everybody does at some point in their life. You're like, oh my God, this is what my life's going to be like. It's going to happen exactly like that. And then you reach a point. Yeah, you reach a point where reality hits you and you're like, okay, not that easy, got it. So I agree. It's so much easier to just be like, go with the flow.
So that's where we are right now. We literally are just going with the flow, seeing where life takes us.
And wherever life takes us, like, that's where we're going to go.
And we're happy about it.
Yeah.
Like, we know where we want to live as far as being settled. And we know who we want to be around and who we want to be with.
Yes.
But we don't have an exact life plan. But our goal is to be able to work for ourselves.
Yeah, we would love, I think both of us would love to do a job that we love. I mean, obviously everybody wants to do that, but like, what am I trying to say? Like, we would love to do something
together, like, that lets us be creative, because sometimes the 9-to-5 thing really stifles your
I don't
creation.
think that's for us. Like,
it's not for everybody, and we're not saying like anything's wrong with having a 9-to-5.
I don't think we would feel satisfied,
but for us
in our lives,
we need more.
And
we want more for ourselves and for our families and everything. So that's our goal, is to be able to work for ourselves. We have some big news coming up sometime in the summer, hopefully. So we'll keep you updated with that.
Okay, next question. Somebody says, where do you see yourself in 3 years? I think it's like the same, right? We don't have a set. Of course, we would love to be thriving successfully, family-wise. But we're not like counting on it.
We're not making a set thing, like, if we don't make it by then, like, then
we're just I think a good answer is like, we're hoping in 3 years to just be successful in happiness and love, which we are. So just to like progress.
Continue that and continue to love more, be more kind, be more intentional, and use our time more wisely. I know that's something that we're always kind of like, you know, setting up our day and making sure we're like optimizing all the time we have in this day. I mean, there's not enough daylight to get done what we need to get done. But we do our best, and in that we also try to like spend time with loved ones and each other.
And I think for me, and maybe for you, like, I feel like a goal of mine is to stop letting money take control of my life.
Absolutely.
You know, because money's just like, it's gonna come and go all the time. And
but love,
in our days, like, or in this lifetime right now, like in our world, it's kind of like money, you revolve around money. So it's like money's gonna control everybody's lives a lot of times, like what you want to do, where you want to go, like, you know. And I just feel like, I hope that in 3 years we're living life not stressed on money.
And we're not saying get into debt, because neither of us are in debt.
Be smart with your money.
Be smart
but
with
don't let it control you.
But don't not do something,
because sometimes I find myself, like, me and Jonathan, we find ourselves saying like, oh, we really shouldn't spend the money on that, we really shouldn't. But then I'm like, you know what, if we die tomorrow, like, we've held back so much stuff because of money. So we're like, you know what, $50, it's gonna come back, like, we're gonna get it back. So
and that's really good. I feel like, we just hope to be more like together in 3 years.
Okay, next question. You want to read it?
How do you motivate yourself when you don't feel like doing anything? I have a whole video that I could link down below on basically how to be happy, and I kind of talk about how to motivate yourself. But basically, I think for both of us, getting ready is one big thing. When you're sick, when you're anything, it's like, if you get ready and you feel like you can take over the world in this outfit and this hairdo, not even, you don't have to do your makeup if that's not what you're feeling.
Whatever works for you.
But like, get up and do something productive for the day. Do
Yeah.
one good productive thing.
Yeah, when I was still in school, if I had a day off, like where I didn't have to get ready, it was so hard for me to get my homework done. I was always like, you know what? I'm going to wake up. I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to do my makeup even though I'm literally staying home because I feel ready. Like, you know what? Okay, I have to do something. Yeah.
Or go out. Like sometimes for P and I talk about it a lot that we sometimes need to get out of our home space so that you can create and you can...
Because you get lazy and too comfortable and it's like...
And there's so much else to do. I mean, let's be honest. Any place
and like
you're
you
at...
made your desk.
Yes. So try to motivate yourself
Yeah.
through things that you have at home and think about the ultimate goals that you have. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes it's hard for us because obviously a lot of the stuff we do, we don't get paid for.
Oh, God.
And for
We've
us,
been working for free.
video editing and modeling and pictures and stuff, it's not as glamorous as it seems or looks. It is hard.
Yeah.
And it takes a lot of time. And we have to have, like, thank goodness we have men that are willing to support our dreams and help us.
Lord.
And like taking those pictures of us, we need somebody all the time.
They're like our number one fan. So that's
for real.
Because nobody else is.
So through that, like that's how we do it, is that we think about the ultimate goal. And you know that all this time spent is going to be worth it.
Yes, and nothing happens overnight.
No.
Like anybody that has their dreams achieved, it's like it didn't happen overnight. They did have to work for it, you know, regardless. But okay. Next question. Somebody asked, "Can you hold a yoga pose for 35 seconds?" Example.
We don't know how to say it.
Paschimottanasana.
Paschimottanasana.
Oh.
Okay, I don't know if that was right. But we'll insert a picture.
That was
yours
good.
is better. We'll insert a picture of it.
Yeah.
Basically it's where
it's just like a toe touch.
Yeah.
Like sitting, where you just
down.
like reach forward and just like fold yourself.
I think
For 35 seconds?
I think we definitely could.
Yeah.
We're decently fit. We're okay. We work out. We do some yoga.
We passed PE.
Right? We did not have to take PE for 2 years of high school. So we made it, and we're much more fit now, I think, than we were. So yes.
Yeah.
Would be that answer. And we are going to be doing a yoga challenge, number 2. Hopefully, once school's over, we'll be able to get together and do that. P also wants to do a yoga challenge with me, so we will have more yoga coming.
I think we should do a couples
We need
yoga.
to do a
a four-person yoga.
We-
I think the guys would just love it.
So if you know any 4-person yoga poses you'd like
Submit
us to try, leave that in the comments for us, because we are so down.
I just think it'd be so great. I think it'd be hilarious because
I love it.
I feel like they would take it serious.
I think so. Maybe too
And
serious.
we would, I feel like they would just hate us at the end of it. Like,
Yeah.
get it together. Okay, so another question is, what is your favorite thing about each other?
Who wants to go first?
Okay, I could go first. Okay, I feel like my favorite thing, I mean, there's a lot of favorite
I know,
things.
it's really hard
so
to
it's
pick
hard.
one.
But I feel like my ultimate favorite thing about you, just like as a person, I just feel like you are the most thoughtful person I know. I'm not kidding, and I'm not saying this because you're my best friend.
Stop.
I swear, I think you're like the most thoughtful.
Aww.
And anywhere we go, everything, somebody says something and you retain it, and you're just always thinking of other people, and I just love it.
So
like
cute.
little gestures. I'm like, she's always the one to just like be so thoughtful, and I feel like I've learned a lot of like, because I feel like I grew up around a lot of like materialistic stuff, like that's you give, and I feel like you've taught me that it's like the little gestures, and I'm like, she's so thoughtful, and it's made me like more conscious, you know. Okay,
I think that you are really inspirational and kind, like bundled into one, that like when I'm feeling down or like something's going on, like you're the first person that I'm like, I have to get to her because she's going to like pull me back up and make any situation okay. Like she's a fixer, and like she's gonna be there to fix it for me and like make it better. Anything that happens.
Of course, I always want to uplift you and just be like your rock. whenever, like, you need somebody. I just never want you to feel, like, sad or down. So I always just want to remind you all the time, like, it's gonna be great. Because you're great. Stop it.
Okay, we're gonna cry.
Okay, you can read the next one.
What's your first memory together? So, like, when we met each other. Well,
believe it or not, she hated me.
So everything. Use that word.
So what she just said was her favorite thing. It's been a long time coming.
So I feel like I always got her confused with some other people because there was like 3 names in 6th grade that like I didn't know who they were, but I'd hear the names all the time and I was like, oh, I think that one's her. I think I didn't really know. So then like PE came around for 7th grade and
there's a lot of guys in our class.
There was a lot of guys in our PE class. There was only like 4 or 5 girls. And in the 7th grade, there was only 3 of us.
Yeah.
3 7th grade girls in that class. The rest were 8th or 6th.
Right.
So, like, and the one guy that lived across the street from me, we were friends. So I always just kind of hung out with him.
And he was
next, like, near my number because
But I think his was also next to mine.
Like, yeah.
Because I was number 1 or number 2, and he was the last one, and I think the last one ended over here. And so then you were over here, and then for some reason, like, I don't know.
I don't know how this happened.
I don't know either.
The world works in mysterious ways. Basically, I would go put my backpack up.
I just, like, gravitated, like, slowly but surely, I would, like, just take more steps towards her.
All of a sudden, like, she'd just be standing, like, she'd, like, okay, go do whatever for your PE thing. And then, like, she'd always be standing by my number. And I'm like,
she hated me.
And at first, I was like, what is her deal? Like, she keeps coming to stand by me. Like,
she thought I was weird. She didn't like me.
And then we'd, like, always go get her backpacks. And she'd be, like, she'd put her backpack, like, right next to mine. And I was like,
I just was, like, forcing her to be my friend.
So, after a while, it worked. To be fair, I had a falling out. So I didn't trust people. But literally, I was like, why? Are you coming to stand by my number? Yeah. And why?
So that's our first memory.
That's my first memory.
Mine too. I was like...
Was I mean?
I don't remember you being mean. Okay. Like, I don't remember thinking, like, oh, she doesn't like me. I was just like...
Apparently, I was giving off a vibe that...
I know. I thought, like, maybe you wanted me to be next to you. Thought you were calling me. I don't know.
I mean, technically, I was from the heart.
Yeah.
My heart was speaking to yours.
It was just, like, floating towards you. It's meant to be.
It was meant to be.
So that's the first. I just remember, like... I don't know, I just think because there wasn't a lot of girls and like...
There really wasn't.
I just thought... I wasn't very like...
She's
outgoing.
Shy,
yeah.
And I'm outgoing.
So I just kind of like... I'm not too shy where I can't like come up to you.
Yeah, not like horrifying.
But I'm not going to be like, hi, my name's Alyssa. I'm just like more like shy. So I think I was just like kind of waiting for her to like talk to me. First person? Like, hey, I'm here. So like make the effort.
I need your help. Connect. I mean, it worked.
It worked.
My like second memory is going to your house and you were making us chicken soup with no... Do you remember that?
No!
We both hated Campbell's chicken noodle soup because we both had the chicken fat.
Oh,
so I was so happy that you were making it out of like the pouch with just noodles, like no chicken chunks in it. And like...
What pouch?
Like you had those pouches from like Albertsons and it was just like a chicken pouch and it was like on the stove. I mean, I can't believe you were making it for me.
I know, I'm like 7th
honestly,
grade.
Like now,
what?
I was always
chicken
the cook.
Soup.
I don't think that your mom was. I don't know where.
No, I doubt it.
So I went to her house, and it was like the first time. I don't even know how we arranged it, like how we. I don't know.
How you even got there.
But I remember being like, "Well, I don't have a best friend right now." So I'm kind of looking for one. And you're like, I don't have a best friend either. And we're like, okay, let's be best friends.
Be best friends? Okay.
So I pretty much asked her out. I made up for it.
Yeah.
I just never forgot that. It was like, and I don't even know why, like, anybody would say, like, I don't have a best friend right now. Are you interested? But it worked.
It worked. And now, how many years later?
Oh my God, 12 years later.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Okay.
Well, we just answered that.
Oh, yeah. How long have you been best friends? 12 years.
Thanks.
Okay. You got some questions.
Do you guys fight or argue?
Fight/argue? No. I don't even remember our last fight.
I don't think we've really ever
We've never really fought.
Like, there's been things that maybe we don't agree with or whatever, but we always talk it out, or like we share perspectives.
We're very open to, like, I don't expect her to always have my same opinion, and she doesn't expect me to have her same opinion.
Yeah.
So if we kind of, like, if we're telling each other, like, an opinion that we have, we always say, and I've noticed, we always say, like, this is just my opinion. I don't know how you feel. And then if they, we always say that. And then however they respond, we're like, oh, okay, we have the same opinion. Or we're like, oh, yeah, like I don't know. I always feel like this. Yeah. But I feel like we've never argued or fought. I feel like maybe we've been annoyed of each other, but that's about it. Like,
and the guys get to hear it, and then we move on.
Yeah. But it hasn't been in a long time.
No.
I feel like maybe the last annoying thing was, like, high school. And it's, like, nothing. It's just, like...
Like, whatever. Like, oh, she, like... Oh, I don't even know what you were annoyed about.
I know.
I don't know.
Nothing.
We're both pretty straightforward, at least with each other. Like...
Yeah.
So, if there's something that's bothering us, we would say it. And
yeah. But I feel like we're always, like, so thoughtful and not self-conscious, but conscious of
each other.
Right. And we know each other, like, oh, like, she would probably be hurt if I did this. Or, you know what, let me tell her before, you know?
I think we're really considerate, and, like, we're really open-minded, like, in general, but especially with each other.
Yeah, because we trust each other's, like, opinions. And
that's one thing that I love, like, about, like, I call it our community, because it's literally... her and Jonathan, me and P, like, we're like a four. Like, yeah, we're really
There's nobody else.
A huge, like, we're not huge. We're like a tiny little family.
Yeah.
Because we really, like, somebody wants to look into something and they do, and then they let all the rest of us know. Yeah. And we're like, oh, okay, I'm going to look into that, or I'll start doing that. Like, finding new ways. We keep
each other updated. We clue each other in on, like, what we've learned, and we just, like, help each other grow. Like, we all do our part.
Yeah, we're like a big, like... I keep saying big. We're like a community of, like, just love, and, like, it is all love. Like, there's nothing to fight about. Like, there shouldn't be. Right.
And I just love, because I feel like each and every one of us, like, well, there's only 4, but
I know
we keep talking like it's like a huge thing.
Huge group.
We're all different, but, like, we work so well together because we're so appreciative of each other's differences.
Yeah, we definitely
we love it. We embrace it. We're not like, oh God, you can't be a part of this then.
Yeah, like, it's differences are great, and how boring would it be if we were all the same?
Oh my God,
that's so boring.
I know, because I feel like we have a lot of differences.
Yeah,
but we have a lot of similarities.
It's very much like P. I always say I definitely married my best friend.
You are just like Jay.
Like, everything is like the same. Literally, the other day, P's like, I'm gonna get out of the shower and do, like, a moisturizing nice face mask. And then she snaps me and she's like, doing a face mask. And I'm like, I can't with you too. They literally like the same things, food-wise, everything.
Yes.
So, that's really amazing.
And I swear, same with you and Jay. Like, bring donuts around, me and P, we'll kill it.
Take it down.
We will kill it within a few seconds. Jay, I'm like, there's donuts. And he's like, okay. And her, she's like, I don't really care. Like, yeah, maybe I'll have a bite. And I'm like, give me 5, and it's not enough. Like,
so it's just really, like, amazing to see that.
I love it.
So,
okay. Are we talking too much?
I love it.
What else?
Do you have the same type in men? If you look at our partners, they look pretty different. I mean, they're both tall.
Yeah.
They're both manly.
I feel like personality-wise, we do.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because I feel like even going based off, like, our past boyfriends, well, at least for mine, I feel like they've all looked kind of different.
Yeah. I don't think that... I mean, there's celebrities, like, let's just go off, like, celeb crushes or something. So, there's, like, people like Zac Efron. Drool, I think, both of us think he is so dreamy. Now, Channing Tatum. She thinks he is, like, beyond dreamy, and for me, I'm more like, I'll take
Blake Shelton. And I think Blake Shelton is very handsome.
Yeah, I think Channing Tatum is good looking.
I would take Channing Tatum, and she would take Blake Shelton. But then they're right. It's, like, different. I just feel like different. Yeah, I feel like we don't have a type.
Yeah, I don't think that you should. I think that.
And I feel like we also fell in love with our guys because of their personality. Not just like, oh,
not just
I
looks.
need the looks. Right.
I'm more vain than P, but still there's that factor of like love is love, and like you're a good person, and that's why like P is 100 times like I think he's an amazing person, just like her, like the kindness, and like if I need to be brought up, like I just love it because they're the same person. So I just think that I mean, looks are looks. So if we see some
I think
guy on the street,
personality wise we have the same type in personality wise
as far as like being kind,
right, but like looks wise I feel like it's just different
forever. Like sometimes we'll see a guy and we'll both be like, oh my god, he's so
yeah, and then
other times
we're
it's like he's okay,
yeah,
like, and then the other one's like,
yeah,
so
it varies.
I think it varies, but
yeah
I think we more look for each other. I mean, she
I know.
is with someone with colored eyes and light skin.
Like, it
I'm with
just so
someone with
happened.
brown eyes and dark skin.
It just so happened that, like, my best friend is white with colored eyes, with green eyes, and my boyfriend is white with blue eyes.
So.
And your husband is golden olivey skin with brown eyes, and your best friend. Okay, do you have tattoos or piercings? Actually, I'm just kidding. No tattoos.
Yeah, neither of us have tattoos.
No.
I think tattoos can look really amazing. But personally for myself, I don't think I'll ever get a tattoo in my lifetime.
Yeah. I don't know if I will, because I'm super an indecisive person. And I'm like OCD. So I feel like
it's too hard. Like, it's really hard to trust someone. And like, especially watching,
and
like,
I wish if I could do it, I would, because I need it like perfect, and I'm so scared it's not gonna come out how I want it, and then it's like stuck.
And watching like Ink Master and stuff, like I'm always like, oh my gosh,
I think I will get a little one.
Not like a freaking sleeve or anything.
No, I don't think I'm a sleeve. But I think like cute little tattoos, I might. Yeah.
Piercings. I have my ears. I don't have any earrings in, but I have had my ears pierced since I was like 2 weeks old, and then.
You know that how old you were?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because they did it super. Well, Jamie Sue pierced my ears because she was a beautician and that's who used to do it.
Oh,
and my earlobes are chubby. Fun fact. And the gun got stuck, and I was screaming, and my mom was so nervous, and they had to take me to like a tattoo shop and stuff to like get it taken out and like re-pierce them. So
just go to the professionals, people.
And then I did get a second hole at Claire's. And I used to wear earrings in both of them, but this one got really infected, the second hole. So I took it out and it actually healed overnight. And this one, I don't really wear anything in, and it actually is like always has a bump. And
you just mainly just have the first one.
Yeah, the first hole.
Yeah,
like sometimes I'll wear a third up here, but then P's always like, I don't know how I feel about that.
Might be a little too trashy for you. You gotta be careful. I swear.
The master.
I have regular. I don't know how old I was. I have the tragus. I think I was.
Is that what that's called?
Yes. The tragus
like
piercing.
That name.
Tragus.
Tragus. It sounds fancy.
I don't know how old I was.
You got
17,
it right,
18?
Yeah, I was gonna say you got it like right in the end of high school or
oh,
after high
I don't
school,
think I was in high school when I got it. So I think 18.
I know it was like not that far off.
Yeah, and then I had my belly button when I was 17. Oh wow. I forgot how old I was when I got it. I thought I was younger.
I feel like you were 16, but I don't know if I'm
I was
right.
17. I got it on my 17th birthday because my dad like never said yes until my 17th birthday.
My dad said if I was like, I asked him from the time I was like 14, and he was like, if you still want it when you turn 16, you can have it. And I didn't
Just
want
like
it
grew
anymore.
out of it.
Yeah. I was just like, nah. Like sometimes now I think about it, but I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I have the charger in here.
Last question.
What made you want to create a YouTube channel?
For me, I was just didn't have a hobby. I remember like I had school and I had like 2 jobs, and I didn't have time to like go out and do something
anything
that I wanted to do, and I just felt like the stress sometimes would get to me, and I needed like an outlet that I enjoyed doing. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do a YouTube channel because it just feels good to like get away from everything.
Yeah.
So I initially wanted to do that as like my hobby. Like I didn't really care. but I think the more like you start to be like, you know what, it'd be amazing to have a platform to like
share my
do
thoughts,
stuff,
ideas,
right,
and help people,
right, like do something like that could change stuff, so
make a difference. I would say the same. So for me, when I started my channel, I had wanted a channel for a long time, but I just didn't invest in it, and finally my husband said, like, we're gonna buy you a camera for it, and like we definitely didn't have the money, but I'm so glad we did. And it really helped me at that time. When I started my channel, I was going through a hard time, like being a little bit depressed because just everything going on, money and school and work, it's just all so much, and having such different schedules from you and P is like really hard. So the channel like really, like once I started filming, I just like came, you know, I talk so much, and it's hard to not have someone to talk to.
Yeah, it is.
And
then
makes
like
you
your
almost
guy,
feel depressed.
Yeah, and I feel like our guys, I mean,
they do listen to a lot.
Yeah, but like we need to say more, and I feel like it's like, you know, like when somebody kind of is like, how much more is she gonna be talking?
And how we can't make a difference in the world if we just keep preaching over to them.
Right.
So we need to reach more people to make a difference in the world. And I just really want people to be happy and like change for the better, and like advocate for those that don't have a voice.
Yes,
like plants,
that's what I want to do. I literally
insects.
On Twitter I just said like, I wish I just want to have a platform to help animals. Like that's like my number one thing right now. And I think a lot of influencers that do have a platform, a lot of them don't use it.
If you haven't already seen our cruelty rant, I'll link that down below. That is an amazing thing that we're working on in our lives right now, is making sure every product we use in our home is cruelty-free. Yeah. And it's not easy.
It's hard, but, you know, you do what you can.
But do what you can.
Yeah, like, stuff doesn't happen overnight, like we said. And
you don't have to throw out every single thing you have and be like,
right.
You
it's
know,
slowly but surely. So,
and
as long as you're trying, and as long as you're, like, doing what you believe, you know?
That's what's important.
Yeah, so because you can complain about it all you want, but
if you're not doing anything to change
and
it.
So many people are saying like, well, just one person, I'm not going to change anything, but you are. It
does make
because
change.
Imagine every single person that is thinking that same way. Imagine every single person that finally said, you know what, I'm going to do it. Who cares if I'm just one person? I am making a difference. Oh my God,
the world would be so different.
Yeah.
So I think both of our thing is that it was an outlet for us, and it, you know, it does really help me with like my anxiety and my like depression. I like don't hardly have any anxiety anymore, and I just love being on here talking to you guys. I love being on Instagram. We love getting ready. We love fun pictures, and like you know, it's not always easy, and
it's not glamorous all the time.
It definitely isn't, and we don't look like this all the time. If you've seen my channel, you know for sure that I don't. So we're honest. Yeah. But we wanted to just be the real, like, be ourselves and have an outlet as well as a platform to help people and living things. Yeah. So, that is
Sorry, I just saw we're going on 30 minutes and I was like, wow.
So, thank you so much for tuning in. We asked you a few questions during this. One was,
so
how old do you think she is? Comment down below.
Oh, God.
And
gentle.
And what other question do we ask? Yoga poses for 4 people?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, even 2 and 2 would work.
Yeah.
So guys are pretty, I'm trying to think like size wise, but.
And if you guys have any video ideas that you want us to do together, let us know
down below. We want to hear from you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching, and I'll put her Instagram tag here, and if you're not already following me on Instagram, I'll leave that here. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it.
Bye.